Hey, this is Joe with Grow It Build It, and today I'm going to tell you how to stop plants from spreading. This is mainly going to be applying to plants that send out horizontal roots known as rhizomes that you may have heard them referred to as runners. So they're horizontal roots. They come out from certain types of plants and they'll make new sprouts and expand the plant's footprint, so to speak. Sometimes this isn't a big deal, like with this blunt mountain mint. It does quite slowly and easy to manage. Other times it's quite aggressive. I'm going to show you an example from my garden of one that got crazy out of control in a short amount of time and what I did to stop it and contain it while still keeping the plant. Other plants that do this is bee balm, wild bergamot, obedient plant, blunt mountain mint, and goldenrod. And here it is. I'm trying to just get the last remnants of this about 3 weeks after I got rid of the main root mass. You can see there's a little chunk of rhizome that obviously broke off and I missed. And that's all it takes to make a new sprout with this one. And so if we back up a little bit, I had grown this, I'm just going to refer to it as Satan's sunflower for now, but it's a nice little perennial sunflower that gets totally out of control. There it is at the start of the second full year in the ground. It went to like a 2 to 3 foot clump, and I thought maybe I should do something about this, and then I forgot and didn't. Anyways, here's where it spread. So this is the area. It got to about 6 to 8 feet, also expanding in pockets there and there. And what really disturbed me about it was growing up seemingly in between clumps of other plants. And here it is. I mean, I just came out this spring and it was a carpet of sprouts of this sunflower. Yeah, it was crazy though how fast it went from 2 foot, 3 foot diameter to 6 to 8. 10 feet if you measured the longest point to point. But underneath this little layer of leaves and other debris that I just kind of mulched my stuff with, it just got out of control. This is a wild area anyways, but it was just like a carpet. It was amazing how much of this there was. And it happened so fast. I was quite shocked by it. I mean, it almost seemed like it was more aggressive than goldenrod, if you can believe that, which, the rhizomes on this were very similar to goldenrod in terms of size, but my lord, I could not believe just how fast it went. So, okay, first, what do I do now? Well, I got to get rid of this. I have to get rid of this now. I can't wait. If I wait another year, who knows how big it'll get. So for the areas where the plant was growing up in between other stuff, I just carefully used the little tiny weeding pry bar thing. I don't know the official name, and was just popping out roots as I could. And they came out relatively easy. I did this in early spring, but here's an example of one. And you can see the rhizome root is pretty much about the diameter of your pinky finger, and pretty tough and pretty stout. But after carefully separating it from other areas and plants, I just got to work going at it in a more industrial scale. I found the easiest and fastest way for me to get rid of this plant was to actually use a potato fork or a pitchfork and just start ripping it up like a carpet. Because, I mean, it really came up like a carpet. It was like a snake pit of rhizome roots. I could not believe it. But this made pretty quick work of it. I mean, I probably spent 2 hours out there totally dismantling the main mat of it, trying not to damage other plants in the process. But, yeah. So this is a cautionary tale. Really research the plants before you put them in. Talk to other people that may have grown them or have experience, because I never in my wildest dreams thought I would have something that would just go bonkers like this. But me being me, I still wanted to keep the plant. So what do? I had some old pots lying around, and this is a very simple, stupid trick to contain them. Now, it only sends its roots out in a shallow manner. So all I did was take this landscaping pot and I cut the bottom off of it. Bury the pot into a hole in the ground, put my plants in there, and that's pretty much it. Now, to get these pots, if you buy a large enough plant somewhere, you'll get the pot for free. Otherwise, ask around your neighbors. Maybe someone has recently done some landscaping and may have some of these. I know a lot of people who save these pots, or just pots in general. But, you want to get kind of a decent sized one. This one's probably, I don't know, probably about 8-9 inches diameter. But just, plant a few. I planted a few of the rhizomes in it, and I did it with several pots, and they're looking pretty good now, I gotta say. There doesn't seem to be any issues. Because these rhizomes spread shallow, they're shallow rhizomes. As long as the pot's at the same level of the soil or just above it, this should never be able to go through that plastic. I should be A-okay. And here is the roots. I mean, this is just kind of more close-up look of what these rhizomes were. I mean, holy crap, there was a lot of them. In all, I pulled 10 gallons of roots out of this thing, and I just left them piled up there, and they're actually growing again now, so I got to go get rid of them. But it was just amazing how much stuff there was with this. So that's pretty much about it for this video. If you liked it, give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And you guys have a good one, and careful what you plant. Goodbye.